What's up, Saber fans? Amando here again with another lightsaber review. This lightsaber belongs to my good friend Bryan Gomer. I already had done a video on it before because I had weathered it and shattered it. But he sent it back for me to install electronics on it. Originally, he just wanted a stunt saber because he does a lot of flow and spinning, and he's got his own spinning techniques, and so that's what he's mostly interested in. But then he decided to put sound in it, and that was like awesome because I really wanted to put sound in it. But I'm glad he decided. But anyways, Bryan Gomer started his lightsaber group, Saber Force Conditioning, and like I said, he sent this to me to do electronics install, and I wanted to give it a big shout out to him because this is my first electronics install commission, and I really appreciate him taking a chance on me and being my very first install commission. So thank you so much, Bryan. I appreciate the confidence you have in me, man, for being my first commission. I appreciate it, buddy. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. God, I forgot what the hilt came from, but like I said, I weathered it and shattered it, and then he sent it back to me so I can do some install. So let me tell you what it's got. It's got a Pico Crumbo, dark side Pico Crumbo. My first time doing a Pico Crumbo. I've always done, well, I've done like 4 Nano Biscotti V4. My first time doing a Pico Crumbo. My first time installing a Goth 3D chassis. First time installing a battery holder instead of a recharge port. So originally he wanted to put a white LED, but he had around his house a tricrete, amber, and amber, and he had the Goth 3D chassis. They were both used, so you know, smart in his behalf because he saved some money on it. So he sent me everything. He sent me all the parts, and I did the install, and I just finished it yesterday, and I just doing some other little things to it today, and I'll show you exactly what it was. So again, it's a dark side Pico Crumbo. It's got a tricrete, amber. It's got a white illuminated AV switch, 18650 lithium ion battery, Goth 3D chassis, a 24 millimeter speaker. I believe it's 24 millimeter, tiny. It is a very thin hilt. It's got a nice length, but it's a very thin hilt. Let's turn it on, and then we'll go from there. So the Pico Crumbo doesn't have a boot up sound. Well, not when you put in a recharge port or kill key. If you pull the kill key, it doesn't have a sound until you activate it. So once I activate it now, you're gonna hear it. So let me get out of here. That's the activation. The white LED turns on, and let's power up. It's got a couple of swings, a couple of clashes. These little holes here, I'll tell you about them in a little bit. It's got pretty good reaction time. I installed this is the Ultra Sabers blade plug. I also weathered that as well. And the Pico Crumbo, when you shut it down, the AV switch stays on because after 5 minutes is when the board goes into sleep mode. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put it in pause. By the way, Brian, I'm sure you know that if you use this blade plug, I don't know, I know you have one. If you use the blade plug that I sent you with, it's pretty tight. Obviously, you can't poke it from behind anymore to pull it out. So I've been using little needle nose pliers to pull it out because it's really tight in there. So let me show you this, what I did right now. The reason you see this light here shine through is because that's where they originally had drilled and tapped for the blade retention. But it's too close to the LED, which is down here, as you can see. There's the blade retention. I think I can't see it that good. Yeah, right there for the LED. So the blade retention, the LED retention is right here. So the blade retention is like, real close and doesn't grab enough of the blade. The LED is pretty deep. I'll show you now in a second. So what I did is I went up here today and I drilled and tapped on a separate blade retention. So that way you have the blade coming down this far and you have enough space, enough room of the blade to grab, because Bryan does a lot of spinning and he does a lot of flow, and some of it, sometimes it gets pretty violent. So I wanted to make sure it grabbed very well, so I did a separate drilled and tapped up here. I'll show you that in a second. So I'm gonna put it in pause and I'm gonna put in the blade. Okay, so here we are with the blade. I am using right now a Vader's Vault blade, bullet tip with the shine through. I believe it is a mirror through. So anyways, like I said, it's hard to see because I got the phone right in front of me. I moved the blade retention up here. I drilled and tapped today up here instead of down here because it wasn't going to grab enough of the blade, maybe about this much. So now it's got this much of blade and secure in there. So here we go. It's very bright. You see, this is where the original the LED retention is. I'll tell you where it is. It's down here somewhere. And these are the original blade retention, and the LEDs right here, so you won't grab enough. So right now that I moved the blade retention up here and drilled and tapped, now you got this much of meat grabbing onto the blade, so you can swing and you won't have any problem with this thing falling off, coming off. So what I like about it is that since I moved the blade retention up here, it looks pretty cool with these little holes from the previous blade retention, and I think it looks pretty neat how it shines through. So in my opinion, I don't know how you would like it, anybody likes it, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's got a little flicker. It's got nice motion. It's not the loudest, but it's got good sound, you know. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put it in pause and I'm gonna show you what I did with the chassis. Alright guys, so here we are back here again. And as you can see, the LED stays on. So I'm gonna show you what I did with the chassis. The chassis that he sent me was on another lightsaber. It had a little bit of damage, but when I saw it, I said it's pretty good because I use it to my advantage. What I did is I also weathered the chassis, so it looks pretty good. So there's the speaker right there. It's pretty tight, so what I do is I hit it like this with my hand. Let me do it because I'm a righty. Okay, and it comes out, and you can pull it slowly. It's very tight. It's very, very tight, but that's good. Okay, so there's the Pico Crumbo. It had like a little piece of the plastic coming over here, but unfortunately I had to take that off because the speaker holder that he sent me goes with the the battery holder that he sent me actually goes with the speaker holder of an MHS from the custom saber shop, so it really didn't fit that well on this Goth 3D chassis. But I was able to modify it a little bit, and unfortunately I had to take this little plastic piece, but everything is nice and tight. There's the speakers right there. That's where the illuminated AV switch goes, right here. There are the wires. Put a little bit of glue there so there won't be any pulling when you have to pull it out. There's the truss fire battery, and it's very simple to take it out. I don't even need a it's pretty tight, but it comes out. You know, you really don't need you can put a little strap there if you want. It's very tight on there. It goes in with no problem. So what I do is I just push it in. What I do is I leave it right up to here. I don't push it any further than that, because with the speaker right there, it gives it a nice tone. And Bryan had put on a little screen on there, and right there is nice and tight. No rattle, no shaking. And it makes a nice little looks nice. Nice. I love how this came out. I'm gonna miss this little saber. But yeah, I don't think I forgot anything else. Got a nice hum. You could almost feel it resonating throughout the whole hilt. So alright, Bryan, so it's Sunday night. I should be able to send it out to you tomorrow. I'm going to try my best. If not, Tuesday for sure, but I think tomorrow I should be able to send it out to you. I'm going to try to pack it tonight. It's already 11:30, so I'm going to download this to YouTube. Check it out, and I hope you enjoy it, man. Alright? I sure enjoyed building it for you. It came out better than I thought it was going to come out. It's awesome. Alrighty, guys, so that's it. Again, thank you, Bryan, so much, man, for trusting me and being my first commission install. And all right, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful evening.